stars of No Offence, Adam Hills, Josh Widdicombe and Alex Brooker, and Noel Gallagher will be chatting. Thank you. What a lineup we have for you tonight. I'll be having a champagne supernova with the mank motor mouth who always raises a few monobrows with what he's got to say. That's right, the one and only Noel Gallagher. Yeah. They're the talented trio behind the topical comedy show that's never afraid to give politicians a kick in the ballots. Yes, the last legs, Adam Hills, Alex Brooker and Josh Widdicombe are in the house. And I'll be joined by the stars of the arresting new crime drama from the writer of the smash hit Shameless. That's right, No Offence's Will Mellor, Alexandra, Roach and Paul Ritter. We'll run this over later. Yes. But before all that, oh my God, what a week it's been. What about the royal baby? Yeah, what about it? Time to report it still ain't been born. Been so long, me bunting's starting to wilt. Seriously. I'm beginning to wonder if Kate really is pregnant. If this turns out to be a baby on board badge scam to guarantee Kate a seat on the bus, I'll be well. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw Kate in the background of some of Michelle Keegan's hen party photos. Did you? Royal watchers reckon Kate gave a big clue about the baby when she sent boxes of breakfast pastries to the people outside the hospital tied with pink ribbon. I'm not stupid. I was straight down Paddy Power and put a £5 on them naming the baby Croissant. Yeah, don't get past me. Did you see that hypnotic dog on Britain's Got Talent who put people to sleep with his eyes? Creepy! The only way that dog could have been any creepier was if it had said, look into me lipstick. But the hypnosis act was impressive, weren't it? My dog Bev only glanced at the TV screen when it was on and she hasn't smoked a cigarette since. And finally, billboards to promote a diet protein drink featuring a blonde in a bikini asking, are you Beachbody ready, has caused outrage. Can I just say this? I hate the way body fascists tell you girls how thin you should be. Yes. And well done to all you girls for ignoring them. Good for you. Yeah. Good girl, yeah. Yeah. But first, put your hands together for the breakout stars of the Paralympics. From the last leg, it's Adam Hills, Alex Brooker and Josh Widdicombe!
I tell you what, we may have done a lot for the Paralympics, but there was still no accessible ramp down here. No. Still making the two guys with prosthetics walk down the steps, Alan.
Come on, mate, be equal opportunities. It's 2015.
Sorry, love, next time.
Sure.
Yeah. Just have a swig of it.
Right, you ready?
It's nice, isn't it? Are you insulted when people do that?
Yes.
You know... See it off. You're meant to be on a health kick, though, Alex, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got plump. Early November, and I just thought, it's it now, innit?
Oh.
I'll just crack on with all the junk food.
Oh, God. So, don't you feel like you're Beachbody ready yet?
No.
No.
Not at all, no.
I'd love it if you were the picture on that advert.
I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks, and I've got this new leg being made, and they're making it the same colour as, like, my skin on my left leg, and they're going to put hairs in it and everything, and they went, don't worry, we'll have it ready for your holiday. I was like, well, I'm grateful, but with all due respect, within a day, it's going to be the wrong colour, hopefully, because... So I just think of that. Walking around one pink leg and one brown leg. Yeah. Like a colour chart at like, B&Q or something.
Well, you look like one of those Neapolitans. Yeah. Now, go on, have a swig.
I wasn't going to, because I've had a stomach bug.
Unlucky,
Got on
Alan.
heels.
No.
Oh.
Oh, God.
It's a bit of all right, you know.
Now, listen, next Thursday night, this election coverage, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's the last leg doing on it? Tell me everything.
Well, Jeremy Paxman and David Mitchell are hosting the majority of the coverage, and they're going to throw to us every now and again.
OK.
And we're going to try and make sense of it. Which is weird, because for the first half hour, the polls will still be open, so we technically can't talk about the election.
It's like Fight Club.
So there was talk at one point of us racing micro pigs around the studio, each micro pig representing a different candidate.
Is that true?
Yeah, because that won't influence anyone's voting.
That is actually a shame, because that is exactly how I'm deciding who to vote for.
Have you got a swingometer? You know those things that tell you
Adam
which
was just
way?
holding one up between his legs a minute ago.
Well, I was thinking you could wear different height artificial legs to show which way the vote's going.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
That's really one that leans to the left and one leans to the right.
Yeah.
It's just when we thought we got all we could out of the artificial legs. Swing on
There I go.
And then if UKIP are doing well, it's a really white leg.
Yeah, yeah. Because a lot of people are picking who they're going to vote for by how fit they are. Have you heard about this?
Well, I mean, how do you choose who's fittest out of, you know, Miliband, Cameron and Nigel Farage? It's like saying who's the best cricket team out of Iceland and Afghanistan.
Tell you what, though, Clegg's not a bad-looking fella, though, is he?
No.
He's all right. I would.
Because you're friends with him, aren't you?
Well, not really. Nick Clegg came on the last leg as a guest, and a few days after that, I'd been offered tickets to go and see a secret Prince concert that you were also at.
Yeah, yeah.
And I knew from researching him that he was a Prince fan. And I asked these two, and they're way too young to know who Prince is.
No, I know he is. He's...
So I said, and bearing in mind, I hadn't met the Deputy Prime Minister before, and I thought, I don't know if this is right protocol, and I just said to him, you're a Prince fan, aren't you? And he said, yeah. I went, do you want to go to a gig on Monday with me? And he kind of went, I'll let you know over the weekend. I went, OK. And then Sunday, I missed a call on my phone, and I checked it. Adam, it's the Deputy Prime Minister here. I'd love to go and see Prince with you. The weirdest thing was, you're standing next to the Deputy Prime Minister, you really want to get into the gig.
Yeah.
But you kind of go, I don't know, is there protocol, there's security? And then, so at the beginning of the night, it was like, oh, I really enjoy Purple Rain. Yes, so do I. And there's a kind of moment where we both looked at each other and went, we're never going to talk about this, are we? No. And then I just did. Yeah, it was... but there was a point at the night where he said, you know... I said, why did you come on?
Where he said, do you want to come in for coffee?
He didn't do the old... Oops. Oops.
So you've been out with him as well, Alan?
Oh, yeah. Got me Clegg over. There you go. That's a good pun. That's right. On the spot, that is a good pun. I know you hate puns, but that is a good pun. On the spot. I didn't want to have Clegg on my face.
The best thing is, you didn't... What's it made of?
Smells like when people decorate.
Be sick in the Bombay mix.
No, I'm
Be
eating
sick
it.
in the Bombay mix. No, don't be sick on him. Oh, no. You shouldn't have. You meant to sip it. He's sweating. He's burning in my chest, Alan. I know.
What's it burning? You can't wait till they say, did you see Friday's episode of Chatty Man? What happened? They killed a disabled man. Anyway, we're presenting serious election coverage.
Yes. So, first, though, wave your handcuffs in the air like you just don't care for the TV coppers who can frisk me for swollen goods anytime. Oh, dear. From No Offence, it's Will Mellor, Alexandra, Roach and Paul Ritter! What do you fancy? Last time I did see you, people won't believe this, we were having a wee at a urinal.
It's very true.
What a beautiful story.
No, what it was, we was... I went to the toilet and Alan was in the toilet, stood next to me in the urinal. We had a little chat.
Yeah, I was having a wee. I went like selling chubba chubs and going... J-Lo's romance.
A little bit of a chat.
But did you also have a wee next to Prince William?
Yeah, I sound like I'm the stalker.
Yeah.
No, I was out in London at this club and Prince William was in there. And then I went to the toilet and he was next to me in the cubicle, whatever, the urinal.
Yeah.
And again, had a little tete-a-tete with the future king whilst having a wee. But the thing is, you know, I got home, right, and I told my missus, and I said, you won't believe what happened.
Yeah.
Went to the toilet, future king there, having a wee next to me, and she said, do you have a look? She said, did you have a look? I said, no. She went mad. She honestly, she said, how can you not look at the future king's... And I said, no. But the truth is, I had a look at yours.
You did not. Not a piece of meat. Oh. Now, next Tuesday, you're all in this new police drama. Now, for people who can't see in the future, tell us, what's it about?
We're a bunch of coppers. It's basically a police procedural given the inimitable Paul Abbott treatment, and
Wow.
I mean, he is a genius. He is an absolute genius.
Shameless, and it clocking off, everything.
And I mean, his imagination goes to places that sort of most of us don't frequent, really.
Yeah, because Paul, you were in Wolf Hall, weren't you, and stuff, and you do lots of series.
Yeah, well, for 2 minutes, yeah. But
No, is it Jane Seymour's father?
I played Jane Seymour's father. Yeah.
How much fun is it now playing a copper? Because you can muck around, you can press buttons. Oh, look, a siren.
It's
handcuffs and everything.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant fun because not only do I after you know Friday night dinner, it's a blessed relief for everyone to play someone who actually wears some clothes all the time.
I know, my God.
So, you know,
I see your nipples again.
I know, my withered old dogs poking out of the screen at everyone. It's absolutely appalling. And not only that, but I get to play a character who wears the most fantastic clothes.
Yeah.
All the time, and so it's rather marvellous, yeah.
Well, it's gritty because, like, and you know, and it's politically incorrect. You can imagine it's what policemen say.
Exactly,
you know,
it's real people.
Off duty and on duty and stuff. Because there was a time when crime was sexy. Do you remember The Fall?
Yes, I love The Fall.
With Gillian Anderson, and she was like, "Can you see my nipples through this blouse?"
This is a bit more. It's a bit different because this is one where. We say things other cop shows don't say, and we show things other cop shows don't show. Yeah. And you can be laughing 1 minute, and the next minute it's really shocking, and we're hitting some really hard storylines, heavy hitting. But in the first 5 minutes of the first episode, you realise nobody's safe, anything can happen, and I think if you watch the first one, hopefully you'll stay with it for the end, to the end of the series.
And Joanna's meant to be here, but she's ill, isn't she?
Yeah, bless her. Yeah, she's not very well, so we wish her the best.
Yes.
But, she plays our boss as well. She's the mom of the office. She's like a real bulldog kind of character. Yeah. It's a female-driven show, really.
It is.
Yeah, so it's very different in that respect.
The stars, absolutely, and they're completely fantastic.
I don't really agree with that myself, but you know.
Because I watched the first clip and she uses is it vaginal deodorant?
Yeah.
Now, is that an actual thing?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it? Vag spray?
Every day.
What's it? Is it like a Glade plug-in? You don't get this on Parkinson, do you? No. I mean, for a nice Valleys girl, you are good with the old Manc accent, aren't you?
Do you think?
Yeah.
Good
Thank you.
Good.
You're really good.
It was like before every scene, I'd have to go away and like talk to myself. I'd go, "You all right? Yeah. What? What's wrong? Nothing." And I just. And I just do it before every scene. Everyone would be like, "What are you doing?" But just give me a minute, thank you. "Yeah, all right. What's wrong? Nothing." I just. And then they'd go action, and I'd go into it then.
So that's your in-word, like?
Yeah.
Because you don't when someone says, "Man, all right,"
Yeah.
it goes over and
No.
Yeah.
Just gets you into it.
Yeah.
The runner.
Yeah, we have to, it's really good.
Yeah,
It's really
thank
good.
you.
Now, you filmed No Offence in Manchester. How did you let off steam?
We went out. Went out dancing a few
There
times.
wasn't a lot, was there?
I went out a fair few times, but yeah, we went out a few times, didn't we? We went to karaoke.
Yeah, that was in our little
The
rap party thing.
So what you like at karaoke? Did you all do karaoke?
You couldn't get him off it. All night.
That's so true.
Babe, it's true. Honestly, you couldn't get the mic
Oh, was
off
he one
him.
of those? Oh no, who's put this
who's
down
put
for
this-
me?
No.
Oh, me!
We did like a roulette thing where everyone wrote down 3 or 4 songs, put them in like a hat, and then whatever you drawn out, you had to sing. So I got Tina Turner and...
You drawed a fair few out, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God! Well, listen, good luck with No Offence. When does it start?
Tuesday. Yeah.
What
Tuesday
time?
the 5th, 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Ah, and it really is brilliant. So
Tune in.
yeah, check it
Thank
out.
you.
Yeah. Will Mellor, Alexandra Roach, and Paul Ritter, everyone. There'll be more from The Last Legs, Adam Hills, Josh Widdicombe and Alex Brooker later. First, though, give it up for the guitar-wielding, godlike genius that some might say is the greatest songwriter this country has ever produced. It's Noel Gallagher! Right, my love, what do you want to drink?
I will have a beer, please.
No absinthe, no more, please. I've got a nice beer. There you go. I might
Thank you
join
very
you
much.
as well.
Yeah, do that.
A bourbon beer. What's this like? I just need a beer. Let's talk about your album.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Best album ever.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, your new album, Chasing Yesterday.
Mm.
Can I just say, you look very stylish on the cover.
Thank you very much.
Now, do you have a glam squad like Beyonce or J-Lo, or do you rock up in your own clobber?
What, stylist?
Yeah.
I had a stylist once. She was called Mum, and I was... and then when I got to about 11, she got the sack. So no, I don't have a stylist. I think it says a lot about you when you have one. You give it up. If you can't dress yourself, what are you?
You always look moody on your record on your record covers, don't you? You do.
Because I hate having my picture taken.
Oh.
That is me giving it the best that I can give it. And I hate it with a passion.
I mean, what are you thinking about? Because every time I see you with photos of your fans, you've got that who farted stare.
Yeah.
What would they have to do to turn that frown upside down?
I do.
I mean, look at some of these. Look.
Yeah,
some of them look really happy to see you as well. Look.
But that is, I know.
I mean, to be fair, he's not even smiling. I don't think he's a fan. I think he's just come over. Why are you smiling? Who's farted?
Well, generally speaking, it starts with the phrase, "Can I get a quick picture?" And me saying, "Well, I don't know, can you?" know, and then there's the endless about trying to get a quick picture, and by that time, I'm just like, you know what?
What about if I tickled you? Would that make you smile? You're smiling already.
And that was just at the thought of it.
You wrote 30-odd songs for this album. Do you ever worry that you're going to dry up?
Yep. Back in the 90s, I used to get worried about it. Well, I guess if it was to happen now, where I got serious writer's block, I'd think I smashed it anyway. So, really, you know, I mean, if I never wrote another song.
Pharrell said he writes all his best stuff in the shower. Lionel Richie says he wrote on the bog. Where's your special place?
I don't have a special place which I go to, thanks to my wife.
Come on, you've got to have a little place that you go to.
No. I'm going to tell you a story now, which she's going to be over there now thinking, no, don't tell that story. Well, I have to tell you this story because you brought it up. When we bought the house that we live in, at the bottom of the garden was a garage. And I was stood in the back garden with Sarah. And I said, we could convert that garage, couldn't we? And she's going, into what? And I said, well, and I did use these words, and it was wrong of me to use these words, but I did say, and it might have been with a D instead of a T, I might have said, a creative space, you know. And she said to me, what for? And I said, well, what? She said, what for? And I said, well, to write songs. And what she said to me in answer to that has stayed with me forever, and I do like busting it out from time to time when she's there. She said to me, I've never seen you write any songs. So I said, but you do accept that songs get... Don't make me march you down. HMV and show you.
Yeah.
I'm in between Ocean Colour Scene and the Osmonds.
Yeah.
The fruits of my labour. And in fact, you know what I mean? We're about to buy this gaff. What do you mean I don't write any songs? She said, no, I accept, but I've never actually seen you write one. So I do it, like, in secret when no one's around.
Oh, really?
So, anyway, the garage has been turned into a state-of-the-art gym.
So haven't we got anywhere?
We've got nowhere.
Now, next week you're heading off to America, but you're coming back for the festival.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Going in the morning, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Can you still be arsed with that touring? You know, going, using a chemical toilet and all that. Do you still get a buzz from it? Do you love it?
What? Yeah, no, I love the touring. Festivals can be a bit tricky backstage because I kind of a lot of people off in my time.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And catering can be a bit tricky if there's someone that you've nailed a couple of times. Is kind of, you know, across the room.
Yeah.
And someone's nudging you going, now. There's what's the name over there? Just like, yeah, just blank him, that'll be all right.
You know, with my monologue, I'm always quite harsh with people, and I'll go somewhere like the Pride of Britain Awards or the BAFTA or the National Television Awards, and you're like, it's eggy, isn't it? It is.
But it is an amazing feeling, one which I've yet been able to put into words. It's something else.
Magic, we say magical?
No, it's better than that. It's better
than magic?
It's better than magic. Magic is surreal, right? And like that, the reaction that you get when there's 60, 70,000 people singing a song that you wrote on your... Like, for instance, like, Don't Look Back in Anger. The night I wrote it in a hotel room in Paris, and off the top of my head, and I wrote that song, and I never gave it another thought. That song. And, you know, 25 years later, you're singing it across the other side of the world to people who don't even speak English, and they sing it like it's the most important thing in their lives. That's real. It is a magical thing, but if I'd have thought that night writing Don't Look Back in Anger that it was going to live that long, I'd never have finished it, do you know what I mean? Because there'd have been too much pressure on the song.
You get self-conscious, I bet. And
totally.
Yeah.
Totally, but it's just it's a brilliant, brilliant thing that I hope lasts for us forever, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't like to define it by putting it into words. It'd be, yeah, you can't. It's better than any drug I ever had, let's put it that way.
Well, there you go. Well...
I have quite a few.
But you haven't... Now, we're talking about your new album, Chasing Yesterday.
Best album ever.
Yeah. And like every album you've written, this album went to #1. How did you...
Is there another number?
How did you celebrate? Did you have it large?
Well, I was in the middle of on tour at the time, so we had to save the celebration for when I did the Teenage Cancer Trust at the Albert Hall, and we had a big party there, and we got asked to leave the Albert Hall at 10 to 5 in the morning. But this one has come and came in and said, "You're going to have to wrap it up now." And we were like, "It's not even 5." The guy saying, "Yeah, but the staff want to leave." I was like, "Just leave us the keys, we'll put it through the letterbox." And
so you had a lock-in, basically, at Albert Hall?
I trudged off like my 4-year-old, like...
Exactly 20 years ago, yesterday, on the 30th of April, 1995, you had your first ever #1, with Some Might Say. Can you imagine? It's that long ago. Because Some Might Say, it always reminds me of my first year at primary school. What does it remind you of, Josh? No. Where were you when it all came out?
So I reckon in 1995 I was probably on a radio station going, all right, coming up we've got some Billy Joel and Cher, but right now this is Mariah Carey with Dream Lover. Oh. It was the most depressing part of my life. So I was on this radio station that didn't play a lot of Oasis, and then when I left, I kind of discovered your music because I got back into the real world again.
Yeah.
So now I'm kind of like genuinely chuffed to be sitting next to... Do you mind if I take a photo? Can it be quick? I'll try and... hang on, I need to...
So you feel
Come on.
No, I need to turn it... it's on time-lapse. No, that's slow. That's video. OK, no, now I need to turn it around. Hold on, sorry.
This is my life. This is my life.
Smile!
That was your first #1, weren't it?
Yes. How did we celebrate?
You're doing... I look as good as Liam, didn't I? It's uncanny, isn't it?
Was that you?
Yeah!
How did we celebrate? I wouldn't like... I'm not going to say on television.
No, OK, yeah. Now, even now... but whenever...
OK, there was... If you're watching, Mum, there wasn't... It was just traditional drugs.
Now, there is something I've got to ask you that's been in the papers in the past week.
It's not
here.
Russell Brand. It's not Brandon.
4 eyes, up here. Did someone say something? Up here, you speck. I got something to say to you. Oh, it's Liam Gallagher, everyone. You all right, Liam? I've got a question for our kid. Go on, then. What's your question, love? I was in the garden the other day reading the newspaper in the sunshine. And I was wondering, is Oasis going to get back together? All right, less of the language, Liam. Thank you. Well, no. Yeah. As Liam said, last week, a mystery insider said that the Oasis are getting back together. Is it true?
No.
What about Glastonbury? Because that Michael Eaver said 2 British bands are joining together on the Sunday, headlining. I think it's going to be High Flying Birds and BDI, and you're going to do a McBusted and have Bird's Eye. Now I'm going to come on dressed as a giant fish cake.
Well, as enticing as that sounds, I don't think it's going to happen. What more can I say? I've got nothing more to say in it that I haven't already said. No, I can't.
I mean, as Liam got time to be in Oasis again, because he's giving, like, Georgia Astor a run for his money with his clothes, isn't he?
Yeah, do you know what? I just come back from a month in Japan. I was walking out a shopping centre in Hiroshima, of all places, on a Wednesday afternoon. It was empty.
Why'd you go to Hiroshima for?
For a laugh. Because I had a gig there, clearly.
I didn't know. Sorry for asking.
I got cheap flight on Ryanair. And I was walking around the shopping centre in Hiroshima, and it was empty, and I turned a corner. There's a massive, massive cardboard cutout of our kid's head and one of his shops in Hiroshima.
Did you think he'd go into, like, you know, couture... Was it couturier?
Who?
Fashion. Fashion.
That sounds like a mental asylum for pigeons.
Because ironically... No. You know what I mean? No. Did you ever think he'd go into fashion? Because ironically, he does actually sound like a sewing machine.
And he is a singer.
Yeah, he's a...
Thank you.
I just think...
Thank you. There we go.
What a team, hey, my God.
Hey, I should be supporting you.
Oh, no, bloody hell, yeah, too right, yeah. Anyway, hey, good luck with the album. Good luck with the tour.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's my wife. I love you too, still.
And if you're pulling my and Oasis do get back together, I'm going to have you, OK? Yeah, not here, not now. I will get you.
Yes. I look forward to it.
Yeah, you better watch out. I'll be hanging on the axle of your car. Like Cape Fear. Noel Gallagher, everybody! Thanks, Noel. That's it for tonight's show. A massive thank you to Noel Gallagher, No Offence's Will Mellor, Alexandra Roach and Paul Ritter, and of course, the last names, Adam Hills, Josh Widdicombe and Alex Brooker.